You still think about them, don't you? Even after all this time, even after everything that's happened, they walk through your mind like a ghost that never fades. And the truth is, you still love them. You don't want to admit it, but you do. You still check if they've seen your story. You still replay old conversations, hoping to find something you missed, some sign that maybe, just maybe, they cared as much as you did. But the reality hits hard. They don't love you anymore. And that sentence alone feels like a knife straight through your chest. It hurts, doesn't it? Knowing you still care about someone who's already forgotten what your voice sounds like. You keep telling yourself you're fine, that you've moved on, but deep down, you know you're lying. Because how do you stop loving someone who felt like home? How do you erase the person who knew every piece of your soul? You try to fill the silence with friends, with distractions, with anything that keeps you from thinking too much. But at night, when it's quiet, when the world stops for a moment, their name still echoes in your heart. And you realize you never really let them go. But listen to me carefully. You don't have to hate them to move on. You don't have to erase every memory. You don't have to pretend it never mattered. You just have to accept that love sometimes ends, and that's okay. See, we were never promised forever. We were promised moments, and maybe that's all it was meant to be. A beautiful moment that taught you something about yourself. They showed you how deeply you can feel. They showed you how much you can give. And even though they left, that doesn't mean your love was wasted. Because love, real love, is never a waste. It changes you. It shapes you. It breaks you, yes, but it also rebuilds you. It teaches you strength you never knew you had. So maybe the point wasn't to keep them forever. Maybe the point was to learn what forever really means, and that sometimes it means letting go. You can't hold on to someone who's already gone. You can't force someone to stay when their heart is already elsewhere. And you can't heal while still clinging to what hurt you. So, it's time. Time to stop replaying what went wrong. Time to stop waiting for their message. Time to stop wishing for an ending that never existed. You don't need to find closure in them. Find it in yourself. Find it in the way you're still standing, even after they broke you. Find it in the way you're still capable of loving, even after being hurt. You think they took everything from you, but they didn't. They only took the version of you that was built around them. Now you have the chance to build a version that's just for you. One that smiles for no reason. One that doesn't wait for a text. One that doesn't measure their worth by someone else's love. And when you become that version, you'll realize you didn't lose them. You found yourself. The truth is, people change, feelings fade, promises break, and that's part of life. But your story doesn't end just because they left your chapter. You will fall in love again. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday when you least expect it. And it won't feel forced. It won't feel like a game. It will be calm. It will be real. But before that happens, you have to love yourself enough to stop chasing those who no longer see your value. You have to forgive yourself for trying too hard, for holding on too long, for believing they were the one. Because the truth is, you did what you could. You loved as deeply as you knew how. And that's something to be proud of. Not everyone gets to love that way. Not everyone has the courage to open their heart and give everything. You did. And even if it ended, that doesn't make it meaningless. So stop beating yourself up for feeling too much. Stop wishing you were colder, tougher, harder to love. Your softness is your strength. Your emotions make you human. And one day, someone will look at you and see all the things they couldn't. They'll see your loyalty, your kindness, your depth, and they'll thank the universe that someone else was foolish enough to let you go. Until then, keep healing, keep walking, keep breathing. Don't rush the process. Healing isn't about forgetting, it's about forgiving. It's about saying, "You hurt me, but I'm done letting that pain define me." It's about taking your heart back and deciding it deserves better. And when you finally let go, truly let go, you'll feel lighter. Not because you stopped loving them, but because you stopped needing their love to feel whole. You'll look around and see beauty again. You'll laugh again, not because you forgot, but because you survived. And that's what moving on really is. Not erasing the past, but choosing to live despite it. So if you're still holding on, listen. They don't love you anymore. And that's okay. It's okay to outgrow people who don't see your value. It's okay to stop chasing what doesn't want to be caught. It's okay to choose peace over pain. Because the moment you do, you'll stop waiting for someone else to save you. And you'll start saving yourself. One morning, you'll wake up and realize you didn't think about them at all. Their name won't sting anymore. Their memory won't haunt you. You'll just smile because you made it. You survived the heartbreak. You learned the lesson. You found your strength. And that's the most beautiful revenge, to become everything they said you couldn't be. So keep going, keep believing, keep building the life they'll never get to see. Because your story isn't about who left, it's about who stayed. You. You're still here, you're still breathing, and you still have so much love left to give. Don't waste it looking back. You're not who you were when they left. You're better, you're stronger, you're free. And now, it's time to start again. Not with them, not for them, but for you.